Hello children, welcome to biology class. We are discussing the lesson Animal Kingdom. Last week we completed discussion about vertebrate. I hope you understood the concept well. Today we can conclude the lesson. Children, we started the lesson by explaining the fundamental features, isn't it? Such that level of organization, symmetry, cell organization, coelom, segmentation and autocode. We know that they have enabled us to broadly classify the animal kingdom, isn't it? Besides these fundamental features, there are many other distinctive characters which are specific for each phyla or class. So we started with invertebrates, with the organisms without notochord. Then we discussed about chordates, and chordates there are cephalochordates, urochordates and vertebrates. And about vertebrates we discussed more. Okay, so this is an overall flow diagram of animal kingdom. Here you can see the division of invertebrates, organisms with jointed legs and organisms without jointed legs, and here you can see warm-blooded and cold-blooded animals. Okay, so about non-chordates, if we are discussing about non-chordates, we started discussion with porifera, isn't it? So here you can see sponges. We know that they are multicellular animals which exhibit cellular level of organization, isn't it? Then next we discuss about cylinderates. Cylinderates have tentacles and beard, nidoblast. They are mostly aquatic, sessile or free-floating forms are there. Then after that we discuss about cnidarians. After discussing about the cylinderates or cnidarians, we discuss about ctenophora. Do you remember any example from ctenophora? Ctenophorans, we know that they are comb jellies are example. They are marine organisms with comb plates. Then we discuss about two types of helminths, platyhelminths and aschelminths. Platyhelminths, here you can see the diagram of a flatworm. Platyhelminths, and common name is flatworm, and aschelminths, example Ascaris. They are known as roundworms, isn't it? Roundworms. And after that we discuss about annelids. We know that a special feature is there on annelids. They are metamerically segmented animals with a true coelom. The arthropods are They are the most abundant group of animals. They are characterized by the presence of jointed appendages. That's why they got the name arthropods. Arthro means jointed, pods means appendages. Then what is the next phylum, children? Yes, molluscans. Mollusca, here you can see a mollusk. Snail's diagram is given here. So what is the special characteristics of molluscan? Yeah, they have a soft body surrounded by an external calcareous shell. Then their body is covered with external skeleton made up of chitin. And what was the last phylum and among invertebrates, non-chordates? Yes, Echinodermata. Can you cite an example? The example given in this diagram is starfish. We discuss a lot of examples from Echinodermata, and they are having a spiny skin. And the most distinctive feature of Echinodermata is, yes, the presence of water vascular system. Then before discussing about chordates, that means before discussing about chordates, we discuss about Belanoglossus, the hemichordata. Then from chordate, we discussed cephalochordata, urochordata, and from vertebrata we discuss different classes. We know that vertebrates are divided into superclass Pisces and superclass tetrapods. This is superclass Pisces, and these four are included in superclass tetrapods. And tetrapods consist of amphibia, reptilia, aves and yes, mammals. So, what is the speciality of class pieces? In class pieces, we discuss two groups. Which are they? Chondrichthyes, cartilaginous fish, and Eastichthys. Then from amphibia, reptilia, apes and mammals, their special feature is they are having two pairs of limbs. That's why they are called, yes, tetrapods. Then the amphibians have adapted to live both on land and water, whereas reptiles are having the presence of dry or conified skin. Then apes, they are not only apes, both apes and mammals are warm-blooded animals. Apes with feathers on their body and forelimbs are modified into wings. Then the case of mammals, what is the speciality of mammals? The presence of mammary gland and hairs on the skin. Okay, and they commonly exhibit viviparity. So that is about chordae, vertebrates. Okay, so children, this table is given in our textbook. So we will get an overall view of animal kingdom from this table. Okay, so here different characteristics, the fundamental features are given: level of organization, then symmetry, then presence of body cavity, coelom, body segmentation, and specialization of digestive system, and about circulatory system, and characteristics of respiratory system, and some special features of particular phylum. So from level of organization, it is very clear that from cellular level to organ system level, the organisms are organized. And here also we can see in lower organisms, they possess radial symmetry. But when complexity increases, they bear bilateral symmetry. Then presence of coelom, the lower organisms are acoelomate without body cavity. Then Aschelmanthus, they are pseudocoelomate having a false body cavity. Remaining organisms up to chordates, they possess body cavity. That's why they are coelomates. Then segmentation starts from Annelida onwards, but in Mollusca, Echinodermata and Hemichordata it is absent. The digestive system is complete from Aschelmanthus onwards. In circulatory system is present from Annelida onwards. Respiratory system is present from arthropod onwards. In all other organisms, either cell or tissue, they are doing this function. Okay. And now let's discuss some special features. In Porifera, their body with pores and canals in walls. In Coelenterata, nidoblast is present. Ctenophora, complates are present for locomotion. Platyhelminthes, flat body, and being parasites, they are having suckers. Aschelmanthus, they are often worm-shaped and elongated, and they are called roundworms. Annelida, body segmentation like rings. Arthropoda, it is the largest phylum among invertebrates, isn't it? Exoskeleton of cuticle jointed appendages. Mollusca, external skeleton of shell usually present. Echinodermata, water vascular system present and radial symmetry. Hemichordata, worm-like with proboscis, collar and trunk. It is a connecting link between this non-chordata and chordata. Chordata, what are the special characteristics? Notochord, dorsal hollow nerve cord, gill slits with limbs or fins. Okay, children. So that is about the lesson Animal Kingdom. Read it thoroughly and read each and every sentence from your textbook and study the examples from each phylum. Okay. So I add the NCERT question solution in the note session. You just go through it after reading the textbook. Okay. Then try to answer the test question. Okay, children. Study well.